Good morning, children. This lesson is of class 8 for the subject of mathematics. The topic is profit and loss, which is covered in chapter 4 of arithmetical problems of your textbook. It is submitted to you on 7th December 2020. Students, we have come across the word profit and loss so many times. In the previous classes also, you have heard about profit and loss. Profit means the gain or the benefit, and we always want to have the benefit. Loss means when an item is sold less than its cost. Now let us discuss it with the help of an example. Suppose a shopkeeper purchased a product for rupees 200 and he sold this product for rupees 250. Now purchased for rupees 200 and sold for rupees 250. That means he will have a benefit of rupees 50. How 50 came? 250 minus 200. Now 200 is the amount for which the product being purchased, and 250 is the amount for which the product is being sold. So amount purchased, we call it cost price, or in the short form we can write CP, which is equals to 200 rupees according to this example. And the selling price, in the short form we call it SP, which is equals to 250 rupees. Now it is very clear that here SP, that is selling price, is greater than cost price. So we will have profit. By how much profit? So profit will be selling price minus cost price. That is 250 minus 200, which is equals to rupees 50. So the first formula is profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. Clear? Now again the shopkeeper purchased the product for rupees 200 and sold the same product for rupees 170. So it is very clear that this time he will be having loss because cost price is 200 and the selling price is 170. So cost price is greater than selling price. So he will have loss. By how much loss? The formula is cost price minus selling price. So what we get? We get 30 rupees. So the shopkeeper will have loss of rupees 30. So students, the second formula is cost price minus selling price. That is loss is equals to CP minus SP, you can say. Now students, profit and loss discussed above can also be found in the form of percentages. Now, what are the formula for the percentage? The third formula, that is profit percentage, is equals to profit upon cost price multiply 100. What is the formula? Profit percentage is equals to profit upon cost price multiply 100. Always keep in mind that profit percentage we find on cost price only. In the same way, loss percentage is loss upon cost price multiply 100. So now it is clear to you that loss percentage loss upon cost price multiply 100 and profit percentage is profit upon cost price multiply 100. Now let us start discussing few examples based on profit and loss. The first question is, a cell phone was bought for rupees 2575. Find its selling price if it is sold at a number 1 profit of 12%, loss of 16%. So students, first of all, let us write what is given to you. A cell phone was bought for rupees 2575. Bought means this is given to you, that is cost price. Cost price is 2575. Now we have to find out selling price if number 1, the profit percentage is 12%. Fine. Now students, profit percentage is given to you. So let us start with the formula of profit percentage only. Formula of profit percentage is profit upon cost price multiply 100. Clear? Now profit percentage is 12%. Profit, we don't know the profit, but we can apply the formula here, that is selling price minus cost price upon cost price multiply 100. Clear? Now selling price we have to find out. So let us suppose it X and the cost price is given to you 2575. So let us put its value 2575 upon again cost price multiply 100. So now do the cross multiplication. 12 into 2575 gives you 30,900 and now 100 will multiply with these two values. So what we get? 100x minus 257500. Fine. Now 100x, keep it here and shift this value to that side. What we get? We get 257500. So finally on adding we get 2,88,400 is equals to 100x. Now cancel two zeros. So what we get? We get selling price that is equals to rupees 2,884. Now in the second part, loss percentage is given to you. So let us start with this. Now loss percent is given to you 16%. So let us start with the formula of loss percent. Loss percent is given you loss upon cost price multiply 100. What is loss percent? That is 16%. You can see from here. And what is the formula for loss? That is cost price minus selling price upon cost price multiply 100. Now put the values. 16 is equals to cost price is 2575. Selling price that we have to find out. So again let us suppose it x. You can also suppose it y upon 2575 multiply 100. Now this value will go to that side and will get multiplied. So what we get? We get 41,200 which is equals to 100. In the bracket we can write this. Fine. Now the two zeros, these two zeros we can cancel. So what we get? We get 412 is equals to 2575 minus x. So x we will shift to that side. It will become plus x. And 412 will shift to that side. It will get subtracted. So we get what? We get rupees 2,163 which is the selling price if the loss percent is 16%. Clear, children? Now let us discuss second question. In the second question, only one thing is given to you, that selling price of 10 mangoes is equals to cost price of 12 mangoes. Selling price of 10 mangoes is equals to cost price of 12 mangoes. And what you have to find out? You have to find out profit percentage. So let us start. First of all, let us suppose the cost price of one mango that is equals to rupees x. Let us suppose this. Now cost price of one mango is x. it means cost price of 12 mangoes. Here 12 mangoes are given. That's why I am finding here for 12 mangoes. So cost price of 12 mangoes will be 12x. Now, if the cost price of 12 mangoes is 12x, so selling price of 10 mangoes will also be 12x, because it is given that selling price of 10 mangoes is equals to cost price of 12 mangoes. So whatever the cost of 12 mangoes is there, that is the selling price of 10 mangoes. Fine, according to the question. Now, if we have to see what will be the cost price of 10 mangoes, so that is very simple. That will be rupees 10x, because the cost price of 1 mango is x, so the cost price of 10 mangoes will be 10x. Now see very carefully. Selling price of 10 mangoes is 12x and cost price of 10 mangoes is 10x. So which is greater according to you? Yes, it is very clear that selling price is greater than cost price. So whenever selling price is greater than cost price, we always have a profit. We always have a profit. And profit we know that is selling price minus cost price. Now what is the selling price? 12x. Put the value. What is the cost price? 10x. So 12x minus 10x gives you 2x. Now we have to find what? We have to find profit percentage. So what is the formula of profit percentage? Profit percentage is equals to profit upon cost price multiply 100. What is the profit? Yes, right now we have find out, that is 2x. And what is the cost price? 10x. Put the value, multiply 100. Now x and x will get cancelled. 2, 5 is 10, 5, 20 is 100. So the profit percentage is 20%. Clear, children? Now let us discuss the third question. In the third question, it is given that a man bought 2 articles. A man bought 2 articles. The cost price of first article is 3500 and the profit percentage is 20%. And the cost price of second article is 2500 and the loss percentage is 4%. Now we have to find what is the profit or loss percentage on the total transaction. Means on the whole, if we see, there will be a profit percentage or there will be a loss percentage. So let us start. We will do this question stepwise. First of all, we will do the first case. Now in the first case, cost price is given to you 3500. Profit percent is given to you 20%. So profit percentage is given. So which formula we will apply? Yes, profit percentage, which is equals to profit upon cost price multiply 100. Now profit percentage is 20. Profit we don't know, so put it formula, that is SP minus CP upon CP multiply 100. Now what we get? 20 is equals to SP. We have to find out. So let us suppose it equals to X. Now X minus what is CP? CP is 3500. So put it 3500 upon 3500 multiply 100. Now students, you cannot cancel 3500 by this 3500 because this is not only 3500. This is whole term. This is X minus 3500. But you can cancel these two zeros with these two zeros. Fine. So on cross multiplication, what we get? 35 into 20 is 700 is equals to X minus 3500. Now this will shift to that side. We get 4200 is equals to X. Now this is the selling price of first article. Clear? Now students, in the second case, they have given you the cost price, that is 2500, and the loss percent is given to you 4%. So loss percent is given. So let us start with the formula of loss percentage. Now the loss percentage is loss upon CP multiply 100. Loss percentage is loss upon cost price multiply 100. What is loss percentage? 4% is equals to loss, that is cost price minus selling price. So upon cost price multiply 100. Now again we don't know selling price, so put it equal to Y. 4 is equals to cost price is 2500. Fine. Minus selling price is Y upon 2500 multiply 100. Again cancel these two zeros, and on cross multiplication we get what? 25 into 4, 100 is equals to 2500 minus Y. Now Y will shift to that side and 100 will shift to that side. So what we get? We get Y is equals to 2500 plus, not plus, 100 will shift to that side. It will get subtracted. So what we get? We get 2400 rupees. Now this is the selling price of second article. Now selling price of two articles, that is first article and second article. The selling price of first article was 4200 and the second article was 2400. So what we get? Total selling price, that is 6600. Now total cost price, if we see, that is 3500 plus 2500. So what we get? We get 6000 rupees. Now students, if you see carefully, selling price is greater than cost price. So what we'll have? We will have profit, and profit will be selling price minus cost price, that is 6000. So what we get? We get 600. Clear? Now profit percentage will be profit upon cost price multiply 100. These two zeros will get cancelled. This will also cancel. What we get? On the whole, we will have profit percentage of 10%. Fine students?